Nothing can harm you, as much as your own thoughts unguarded. If you find no one to support you on the spiritual path, walk alone. A disciplined mind brings happiness. Drop by drop is the water pot filled. Likewise, the wise man, gathering it little by little, fills himself with good. Delight in heedfulness. Guard well your thoughts. Should you find a wise critic to point out your faults, follow him as you would a guide to hidden treasure. Should a seeker not find a companion who is better or equal, let them resolutely pursue a solitary course. In whom there is no sympathy for living beings, know him as an outcast. Live with no sense of mine, not forming attachment to experiences. One is not called noble who harms living beings. By not harming living beings one is called noble. All conditioned things are impermanent. When one sees this with wisdom, one turns away from suffering. Ardently do today what must be done. Who knows? Tomorrow, death comes. The world is afflicted by death and decay. But the wise do not grieve, having realized the nature of the world. To support mother and father, to cherish wife and children, and to be engaged in peaceful occupation, this is the greatest blessing. If with a pure mind a person speaks or acts, happiness follows them like a never-departing shadow. As an elephant in the battlefield withstands arrows shot from bows all around, even so shall I endure abuse. Whatever precious jewel there is in the heavenly worlds, there is nothing comparable to one who is awakened. It is in the nature of things that joy arises in a person free from remorse. All experiences are preceded by mind, having mind as their master, created by mind. Purity and impurity depend on oneself, no one can purify another. Ceasing to do evil, cultivating the good, purifying the heart, this is the teaching of the Buddhas. As I am, so are these. As are these, so am I, drawing the parallel to yourself, neither kill nor get others to kill. Just as a solid rock is not shaken by the storm, even so the wise are not affected by praise or blame. We will develop love, we will practice it, we will make it both a way and a basis. There is no fear for one whose mind is not filled with desires. Whatever is not yours, let go of it. Your letting go of it will be for your long-term happiness and benefit. Whatever has the nature of arising has the nature of ceasing. If you knew what I know about the power of giving, you would not let a single meal pass without sharing it in some way. Let him not deceive another nor despise anyone anywhere. In anger or ill will let him not wish another ill. All wrongdoing arises because of mind. If mind is transformed, can wrongdoing remain? Whatever is not yours, let go of it. Your letting go of it will be for your long-term happiness and benefit. Your work is to discover your work and then with all your heart to give yourself to it. I do not dispute with the world, rather it is the world that disputes with me. You cannot travel the path until you have become the path itself. Do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment. If we could see the miracle of a single flower clearly, our whole life would change. Be truthful, do not yield to anger. Give freely, even if you have but little. The gods will bless you. Meditation brings wisdom, lack of meditation leaves ignorance. When you attain victory over yourself, not even the gods can turn it into defeat. Better than 1,000 hollow words, is one word that brings peace. If you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. Nothing can harm you as much as your own thoughts unguarded. One moment can change a day, one day can change a life, and one life can change the world. Faith and prayer both are invisible, but they make impossible things possible. Chaos is inherent in all compounded things. Strive on with diligence. If the problem can be solved, why worry? If the problem cannot be solved, worrying will do you no good. Words have the power to both destroy and heal. When words are both true and kind, they can change our world. Set your heart on doing good. Do it over and over again, and you will be filled with joy. Health is the greatest gift, contentment is the greatest wealth. It is better to do nothing, than to do what is wrong. For whatever you do to yourself. One moment can change a day, one day can change a life, and one life can change the world. Even death is not to be feared by one who has lived wisely. The greatest gift is to give people your enlightenment, to share it. It has to be the greatest. Just as a candle cannot burn without fire, men cannot live without a spiritual life. Love is a gift of one's innermost soul to another so both can be whole. If we fail to look after others when they need help, who will look after us? Kindness should become the natural way of life, not the exception.